Hello. There's been a lot of talk recently about not for some time now actually, for the astrological aspects leading up to December 21st, 2012, which some have called the end of days, the end of the Mayan calendar, and the return of Quetzalcoatl, the end of life as we know it. As most of you know, I'm actually not a big believer in cataclysmic end of the world astrology. The fact of the matter is, there's always change happening in this world of day and night, like light and dark, duality. There's always change, and in fact, as if that wasn't hard enough, there's pretty much always cataclysmic world ending change happening somewhere, no matter what the astrological aspects, that someone, sometimes personally, sometimes a whole society, has to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, hopefully learn a lesson or two, and start all over again. That's the nature of it. Nonetheless, there are some powerful aspects moving into place for December 21st, 2012. But the fact of the matter is, too, that these aspects they already have started moving into place. And they just continue to build or to develop in different ways as we move towards December 21st of this year. I would think that you would already have been feeling that to some extent, that it could be experienced as irritability, an increase in irritability or agitation. You may think that it's just the holidays, but there are legitimately some difficult aspects right now that could lead to sudden outbursts of anger or aggression or irritability or violence. And as we move towards December 21st, there are ways in which this can become more extreme and can lead to greater incidences of violence or power struggles or destruction, whether natural or man-made. There are definitely some difficult aspects that we could feel personally and we could feel socially as well. But the truth of the matter is that that's not all that's happening astrologically, because even as we face these very challenging times, we face at the same time some of the most powerful aspects ever that bind us as human beings, that help us do the actual hard work internally and externally to connect to our heart of true compassion and to connect to each other, to actually do that work and to search for and find new ways of dealing with difficult experiences and difficult emotions, of dealing with our resources, sharing our resources, and assessing our true needs, and reaching out to others, using and reusing the resources that we all share on this planet of form. So while we do face legitimately challenging aspects that, certainly could suggest some legitimate difficulties coming up personally and socially, at the same time, we have never been so well placed to actually do the work that all spiritual traditions teach of connecting and sharing and finding our mutual humanity. So, end of days, end of life as we know it, there's really no such thing as like life as we know it, as some kind of like stable groundwork that's always there. We think there is. But the truth of the matter is that's always just an illusion. I mean, what about the Egyptians? Life as they know it ended a long time ago. But the ending of life as we know it, or cataclysmic change that leads to us really, truly embracing our shared humanity, that is a cataclysmic change that I think that we can all get behind and enjoy and respect. And those aspects truly are the aspects that are just as much in place as the ones that signify cataclysm and destruction. And that actually makes more sense when you think of the return of Quetzalcoatl, who, according to the Mayan tradition, brought agriculture, brought grain, brought the means for survival and for nurturing, and also brought art and culture to the people. So may that be the cataclysmic change that we all embrace as we approach December 21st, 2012. Talk to you soon.